So my very first Highline lace top wig is 1 year old. This time a year ago, I was incredibly nervous. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was actually quite skeptical because the wig that I had first tried on was a complete disaster. It was hot, it was itchy, it was thick, it was all wrong, and I didn't realize that all wigs weren't made the same. In the year that I have been wearing wigs, wearing Highline lace top wigs, I should specify, I have not once had a bad hair day. I have not once felt bad or unnatural or paranoid in the slightest. I have done all kinds of activities. I have heated her so many times. I've washed her so many times. She has completely held up and she has a lot of life left in her. I am currently wearing the brunette wig of mine, which is also a Highline lace top, but we are here to talk about this piece here. So she is, I think it is 21 to 22 inches long. The description is a level 4 root balayage is the description. Okay, so I've had a few questions about things that people wanted me to discuss, and the number one thing is the lace. So the lace goes from ear to ear. And I have not once cut the lace since my initial cutting. So when I initially cut the lace, it took me 3 goes to get this 1/4 of an inch distance, but since then I have not cut it. It hasn't frayed, it has held up really, really well. It still sits flush to my head. It does get dirty when I wear makeup and just the general oils of my skin. In between washes, I will freshen it up with a baby wipe, which definitely helps a lot. And then also when I wash it, I get the soap suds, get the suds from the shampoo, and I will gently rub it on there. But it is held up, hasn't frayed, and it looks fantastic still. So when I cut the lace on this, so it's very, very important to cut it straight across. However, on the sides, that's where it is cut the shortest, and then the biggest amount in the middle, and then again on the other side goes right to the hairline. But again, it is a straight cut across, so you can either do this on a mannequin head. I have a video on my Instagram page on how I did it. I cut it off just holding it in my hands with really great natural light and very sharp scissors from one side to the other. Never cut in the middle and then go either side because it affects the integrity of the lace. And then you potentially might have to use adhesives, which I have never done on either of my wigs. They are so secure. So when I was first talking to Sharon from Highline, I wasn't quite sure, and neither was she, about what size I should get. So my circumference is 21.25 inches. I believe that's 56 centimeters. And so that size was in between a small and a medium. I believe their sizing now, that measurement, would be recommended to get a small. However, being my first wig that I was purchasing, I decided to size up. So I wear a medium and I also wear a wig grip. My very first week of wearing this, I did try it out without the wig grip and it did slide back. Ever since then, I've worn a wig grip and it hasn't been a problem at all because they are so fine and it's not sweaty, it's not irritating, and it's very, very secure. I'll just grab my other wig grip. So this is the back of the wig grip. So as you can see, it is not bulky at all and it can be adjusted. it has the lace, so this one needs a wash, and I just put them in a delicates bag into the washing machine, and it also goes through the dryer, and it's no problem. It hasn't lost any of its grip in the velvet, and I know that some of them are prone to do that, but these ones have not. When I was first starting to wear the wig, I wasn't quite sure on how to wear it, and I was wearing this too far forward, and because the lace was so transparent, you could see the wig grip through the lace of the wig. If you go back and see some of my posts, you can see that it wasn't great. I'm just trying to demonstrate here. So see, you can see the wig grip through the transparent lace. So you don't want to do that. You definitely want to make sure it's all lined up properly. So in terms of the part has also held up beautifully. So I tend to wear the part off to the side. However, it did arrive to the side, but I have throughout the year changed it to a middle part as well. So the best thing about this piece is the hair originally was blonde, so there's no requirement for any bleaching whatsoever. So there isn't any orange sections, no need for the bleach at the front. It was always originally blonde, and then Sharon simply colored it from there, being very, very careful. I haven't known too many other wig makers to have their hair originally blonde and then color from there. It's a lot of work. Definitely Sharon's original idea, and if there are other people, they've definitely copied it from her, because it's just genius. So in terms of shedding, I have noticed throughout the year 3 small clumps, probably about 5 hairs within those clumps. The first 2 clumps were at the very beginning, so perhaps the first 6 weeks. And I asked Sharon, and she said that's completely normal. And then the other clump was probably about 2 months ago. Again, only about 5 hairs within that clump. In total, I'd probably say throughout the year, it's probably lost maybe 30 to 50 hairs, not very much. I will notice the odd 1 or 2, but then it's never much at all. Very impressed. So this is 125% density, very lightweight. And as you can kind of see from the cap, hopefully, maybe this is better, it is very aerated and very breathable. So lace top, lace front. These are wefts along here, so hair is sewn along a line and then sewn in called wefts. Has 2 clips on the side. I have never used the clips. I've never needed them at all, so it just fits so snug for me. This is the nape of the neck. It also comes with the adjustment straps, which have been very helpful. I always tend to put them on like the 3rd one along, basically. As you can see from the dirt, it's very well worn. I wear it every week, maybe not every day because I alternate with this one, but definitely every week I wear it. I have noticed that the hair is still so incredibly soft. I've just curled this one today. I don't ever use any products on my wigs, so no heat protectant, no hairspray, nothing, only shampoo and conditioner. I use Bondi Boost Rapid Repair shampoo and conditioner, and it is absolutely fantastic. It absolutely brings the hair back to life when I can feel that sometimes it can be a little bit tangled or needing a wash. I would typically wash this piece every 6 weeks, I would say. and it still looks absolutely amazing. I don't feel like the color has changed or faded very much. I'm currently in front of a window, so this is natural light. But there is no reason to throw this wig out. It is still my favorite, it is still my go-to. Okay, now I'll put her on. So always move your wig by the ear tabs. For longevity, you want to avoid touching the lace as much as possible. So I'm currently wearing a wig grip, and I just put my hair up in like a little pony bob bun thing. So I've done many videos on how to put a wig on. So first you want to make sure all of the baby hairs are out of the cap, and when you dive into the lace, you always want to aim it for about in the middle of the forehead, and then you can adjust it with the ear tabs after that, but never the lace, never ever the lace. So just before I put her on, the only thing that hasn't lasted was the stitch on this adjustment tab, so I've had to do a stitch myself, which of course I'm not very good at. But other than that, no repairs have needed to be made at all. Okay, there's the ear tabs. Here's the lace. So if ever your lace goes up when you are putting your hair, then you just simply need to relax that section of the hair. And if any hair is showing there, just simply move it forward. Like so. I get plenty of compliments on this. I love the color. This was $1,400 US. It's stunning. The hair is still so soft. I have done many demonstrations and videos on being able to put this wig up, and plenty of tutorials. So high pony, half up styles. Because it is a lace top, it is incredibly flexible as to what's caught on my earring, as to how the hair moves. When you put your hair up, just simply pull down the base and you adjust it. No one has any idea. Again, with that little bit lift, then you just move the hair so then it's not as taut. Easily can go up. Lace has not frayed, hasn't been a problem. Make sure you always get the little baby hairs out from underneath the lace, but no one is ever going to be this close, not ever. This is how close somebody will be, and no one has any idea. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you the back. I'm currently sitting on my floor, so apologies. Ooh. Inside. Ooh, sorry. Hairline, absolutely amazing. So again, if it's lifting, then you just relax that bit of hair. So the circumference is incredibly important to make sure that you have the right size, and then also the wig grip underneath. It's very, very secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Completely comfortable, breathable, aerated, lightweight. It doesn't make me sweat. And so because I've had it for a year, I've had it in all the seasons. I've had very hot summers here in Australia, and it hasn't made me sweat. Yes, you get hot as you naturally would because it's a hot day, but I'm not sweating because of the wig. And I'd much prefer for my sweaty head that I would get anyways to be covered from the wig rather than it being exposed. And then I feel self-conscious about that. So here is the ends of the hair. She hasn't had a trim since I've got her. It's in the original condition. I haven't had it colored. It's in the exact same condition. Held up beautifully. I haven't needed to cut it. I haven't needed to color it. I haven't needed it to be repaired. Best $1,400 I've ever spent. Highly recommend Highline, and I love seeing other people getting one and telling me about it, and then they're just as happy as what I have been this past year. So send me a message if you have any questions whatsoever, but completely comfortable, completely secure, fits perfectly, no orange bleach, no knots showing. Absolutely perfect wig. Sharon from Highline is an absolute magician, and she genuinely cares about all of her customers, and I can't wait to get another one. At the moment it's just the two but one day I'll get some more. Highly recommend Highline. Like always, there is such a thing as Highline happiness. Hope this helps.